when the full moon is bright, comes a horseman known as Zorro. This bold renegade carves a Z with his blade, a Z that stands for Zorro. Zorro, the fox so cunning and free. Zorro, who makes the sign of the Z.
Now repeat it again, in a loud, clear voice.
I, Sergeant Demetrio Lopez Garcia, am a fat, stupid pig.
Good. You know it by heart.
I have heard it so often.
Go on, and do not forget anything.
I am a fat, stupid pig, not fit to be a sergeant in the California forces of His Majesty the King of Spain.
And particularly in the command of?
Oh, see. And particularly in the command of the distinguished Capitan Enrique Sanchez Monasterio.
And why do I put up with you?
I've often wondered about that myself, Capitan.
You are a toad.
Correctamente, sir.
And for a toad, you look extremely short this morning, Sergeant. Why?
I could not get my boots on, Capitan.
What is the matter with your feet?
I heard them chasing El Zorro the fox through the rocks.
Are you sure, Sergeant, he was not chasing you?
Chasing me? How could that be possible? Chasing? Well, maybe a little toward the end. It is very hard to chase a fox through the rocks, Comandante.
I suppose it is useless to ask if you found any trace of Torres.
For him, I have looked even harder. If Don Nacho is anywhere between San Juan Capistrano and Santa Barbara, I will shoot myself.
I personally would consider that a handsome reward. I can offer you an excellent military funeral. And do not call him Don Nacho. He's a traitor with a price on his head. Oh, put your boots on.
But my toes hurt.
Then cut them off.
I want to see El Capitan.
El Capitan you cannot see. You cannot enter here without permission.
I must see.
What is this idiot doing here?
Mi Capitan, this half-breed says he has information he wants to give you.
No, not give. I want to sell it.
Sell?
I heard there were 500 pesos for word of Senor Torres, mi Capitan.
You know where Torres is hiding?
He is at the mission of San Gabriel. I saw him there myself, only this morning.
So, here, Sergeant.
Comandante, well, when I spoke of shooting myself, it was just a figure of speech.
Put it in my saddle holster. Order the lancers out. We ride immediately.
Si, Capitan.
Here.
Gracias, Capitan.
You know, Bernardo, sometimes it's a relief that you don't talk. Take my respected father, for instance. He talks incessantly about what a worthless fellow I've become. What do you mean, nodding? You couldn't possibly agree with that. All right. Books, guitars, wine, singing, I know. By day. But by night, huh? Hey, easy there. We don't want to arrive at the church too soon. And Padre Felipe will have us picking oranges. No. We must be serious. I must think of some way to get Don Nacho safely out of sanctuary and on his way to Monterrey. I'm sure you will think of something. Those reins.
I'm particularly proud. Wouldn't you like to try one?
Gracias. Excellent.
Well, perhaps not quite the sweetness of our oranges back home in Valencia, Senor Torres.
Padre Felipe, you should be proud of what you have done here.
I am. At the Mission San Gabriel, we grow the finest Indians in the world. Yes, they're the ones that are going to make a garden out of this place. And now we have our first crop that has not been spoiled by frost. We're ready for the Angelus. Quick, back into church.
Sergeant Garcia, if Torres gets away, I will hold you personally responsible.
You heard what the Commandante said? Surround the church.
Buenos dias, Capitan. Are you out hunting gophers, or did you bring your men to whitewash my church? Pax vobiscum. Pax vobiscum.
Never mind blessing us now, Padre. You know very well I'm here to arrest Torres in the name of the crown.
And I am here to protect the sanctuary in the name of the cross.
So, you admit that he is here, huh?
The truth is always easy to admit to, Capitan. Don't you find it so? Senor Torres just this moment has gone into the church.
Oh, sanctuary is an absurd law.
Not to the Senor Torres. And as long as he's under the protection of the church, you will not molest him.
And who would know if I just took him by force? We're a long way from both Madrid and Rome.
True, but I'm not far away from that flower pot with which I could bash you over the head until my faithful Indians could come for the rescue.
Is there any law that says I cannot walk in there any time I like?
Not at all. It's been a long time since you've been in church. So just remove your saber, take off your hat, and drop a peso for the poor.
How long does the church claim it can shelter a traitor like that Torres?
40 days, Capitan. I hope you brought your tent.
All right. All right, Padre. For the moment, you win.
Oh, do not be angry, Capitan. The cross usually does.
But do not get the idea that you can interfere for long with the king's justice.
Oh, heaven forbid. And now you will excuse me, won't you? We're short of helpers, and there's a crop of oranges that must be stored before nightfall in the bodega. Come back any time, Capitan.
But wait, I haven't finished telling you.
Confessions every Wednesday and Saturday at 7.
Alto! You can go no further.
Very well, then. I don't mind walking.
What is your business here? Speak up!
Buenas tardes, Capitan. Is the army on some sort of maneuvers?
And what are you doing here, De La Vega?
I heard that Padre Felipe had more oranges than he required. I thought I might buy some.
You hadn't heard, I suppose, that Torres has taken sanctuary in the church.
He has?
If I were a young man just returned from Spain, I would mind my own business.
Oh, the Padre won't give him up, eh? What a nuisance for you.
Nuisance. Oh, I've a good mind to hold Torres out of sanctuary by his ears.
Oh, Captain, if I were a young officer just rising in the service, I wouldn't want both the Pope and the King of Spain angry with me at the same time.
I am certain there's nothing to worry about, Nacho. Capitan Monasterio may be a miserable scoundrel, but even he would be afraid to risk public censure.
If this mysterious Zorro had not freed me, I would have been hanged by now. Padre, do you know who this Zorro is?
No, but whoever he is, my prayers ride with him. Diego, my son, I'm so glad to see you. Is the army still outside?
Oh, yes, in full force. Are you all right, Don Nacho? I called on your daughter and tried to reassure her.
Thank you, my boy. For the moment, at least, I seem to be safe.
Of course he's safe. But my oranges won't be unless I go back outside. They have to be under cover in case it freezes tonight. You'll stay with us a while, won't you?
Of course. Padre Felipe seems a good deal more confident than you.
Yes, but I cannot spend the rest of my life in his church.
Perhaps when my father hears where you are, he can plead your case with the governor.
No, Diego, I do not want your father involved in this. Do you not realize I am accused of treason?
Oh, but everyone knows you haven't committed this crime.
Listen, Diego, stay out of this. Any protest you make will be futile.
But someone must do something besides this, Zorro.
In times such as these, even a fighter like Zorro will be trapped sooner or later.
Come this way. Commandante's orders.
You there! Stand up! Pronto!
Hurry up!
Come on. You do not need these where you are going.
Stop! You have no right to do that. Get your hands off those men.
Never mind him. I want every Indian you can find. Take these out in front with the others.
What do you think you're doing? These are my children. They live and work only here at the mission.
You have your law of sanctuary, Padre. Well, I have a few laws, too. There is an order of the king that says a comandante may conscript all available labor whenever he considers it necessary.
Captain Monasterio, there are many oranges yet to be picked and carried into the warmth of the bodega. I can understand your anger against me and the Senor Torres, but don't take it out on those poor, simple people. In one moment of unkindness, you will destroy all of our work. You will make them hate and fear the white man.
What difference does it make? These oranges are sour anyway. Do you see, Torres? Do you see what you are causing? Go out from the front door and you will see more.
Now that they are lined up, hand out the tools. The detail is about ready for work, Capitan.
Good. I want a new road built, Garcia.
A new road, Capitan? Where?
Have them start clearing from right here, through there, and to the other side of there.
From here, through there, to there? But, Comandante, there is already a road that runs to the same place very nicely. There.
Of course.
And with all these heavy rocks...
That is the reason we need the mission Indians, you idiot, to move the rocks.
Please, Capitan, why do we need a new road?
Military expediency, that is why. And if you find the Indian that rang the mission bell to warn of our coming, make him carry the heaviest boulders.
Si, Comandante.
All right, get the men up the hill. Lancers, move them. Andale. Andale. Make them work.
There will be more trouble than I am worth. Padre Felipe.
Don Nacho, please, get back inside.
Look at him, Diego. Monasterio will make up one impossible job after another. I cannot let the Padre sacrifice all the good work he's done for these Indians just for me.
Don Nacho, please, stay where you are safe. At least wait before making a decision. I will send Bernardo home alone. I'll stay with you and do what I can. Yes, it's burned. And something must be done. Get back to the cave and bring me Tornado as quickly as you can. Can you be back in 2 hours? Ándale.
Are you here again?
I'm helping Padre Felipe with the oranges. You've taken his helpers away. Someone must get them in.
To La Vega, this road building I put them to is nothing. Tomorrow and the next day there will be even more impossible tasks. But But it is not this Franciscan mule I expect to break. I want Torres to give himself up.
For the sake of the mission, eh?
For the sake of what he is causing. You see this? I've given orders. In a few minutes, my men will start using these. If I have to, I will work those poor Indians till they drop.
Comandante, there's no need to resort to cruelty. If you'd wait.
Exactly. Until you have talked to Senor Torres. Tell him what I've told you. Make him have sense. If you really want to help the mission and Padre Felipe, this is how to do it.
Maybe I can convince Don Nacho of what he should do.
This is very wise of you. Well, if you do this, you can, return to your books, huh? But tell him about this in just a few minutes. Remember.
Bernardo, thank heaven you're back. Where's Tornado? On the other side of the cemetery wall. Good. Now we have much to do. I must find a way to delay Monasterio, and you must get among the rocks and be...
All right, Sergeant. A little extra effort now.
But, Capitan, have you not seen? We have already moved most of the rocks from that side to this side.
Exactly. That is why I want more effort. To move them back again.
To move them back...
From this side to that, you idiot. Hey, and do not spare the whip. A little loud complaining always speeds up a surrender, huh?
From this side to that side. On your feet! The Comandante says this road must be cut through by tomorrow!
To La Vega. Senor Torres, I did not come in here to harm you, merely to hear your answer. To La Vega. Senor.
Shh! He's praying.
You mean you haven't spoken to him yet?
Oh, yes. Everything you told me. And it looks as if you've won.
He would break his own sanctuary?
He says he needs the time to think it over. He's asking forgiveness for all the trouble he's caused the Indians.
Well, in that case, I do not mind waiting a little longer.
He always loved this piece. That's why he asked me to play it for him.
Well, get on with it then, huh? Ah, good.
Oh, there's more.
More?
This organ has a beautiful tone, eh?
Yes.
And yet, you know, it was 2 years coming here on the Lima Treasure Galleon.
Most interesting. And now, senor, I think he's had enough time.
Oh, listen to this movement.
Stop making that noise and listen to the music.
Don't shoot.
How many of them got away? Go after them quick before the Comandante finds out.
Sawyer Garcia! Who fired that shot? Garcia, where are you?
What happened, Diego?
I don't know. Oh, Nacho, stay inside.
Padre, what is it? The soldier fired at one of the Indians, but missed him, thank heaven.
Sergeant Garcia begs to report.
I know what happened. You were asleep and some of them got away.
Oh, no, Capitan. I was just listening to the music.
Get the rest of them back to work, you idiot! Use those whips! Oh! Here, give me that. I'll show Torres something to watch. Oh, Senor Torres, I see you finished praying. But just watch over there. Watch all of you, and you will see the results of your prayers. Move on, lazy Indian stiff! Hurry up! What is holding the work up? You there! Stand up! Pronto!
Hurry up! Move all those rocks over there!
My lands. My life. It is not worth all that.
Nacho.
No, Padre. God, call you, Capitan. Stop all that brutality.
Take your hands off him.
No, no, Padre. This is my decision. I should have given myself up earlier. I think that was the answer to my prayers.
Bless you, Nacho.
Sergeant Garcia!
Oh, so you caught him, eh?
He gave himself up, Sergeant.
Zorro!
Run to the hill! Get Zorro! Take him!
Oremos. Let us pray.
Join us next week as Zorro continues his fight to save the famous mission San Gabriel. Hear the spine-chilling story of the ghost of the Mad Monk. Laugh at the Comandante's frantic efforts to capture the elusive spook. Next week, when the Walt Disney Studio brings you another dashing adventure of Zorro.